everyone. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to another day with me. Just getting around town, doing a few things. I hope you're all having a good day. You know, I always say that because I truly mean it in every single way. So today is challenge day for me. I got challenged by Life with Nicole Marie, and I will put her information down below. It's a 10 challenge quarantine tag challenge. It is a 10 question tag quarantine challenge, and we're going to be doing those questions shortly. I'm also trying to make my way to Bed Bath & Beyond. I want to pick up some scents, so I have to see if they're opened, because that's one thing I don't know, is if they're open or not. I've seen a few things open, but I'm not sure if this store is open. So let's just relax and drive a little bit. You know, I like to drive with you guys. It's raining today, as you can see. It's raining, and it's raining on me. I should put the air conditioner on before everything inside gets really wet. But yeah, let me put the air conditioner on. Y'all know I prefer, natural air over air condition any day. But it is warm. It is very warm. So I definitely should use the air condition so I do not sweat like a mad woman. So let's just drive a little, guys. Never forget those who came before us. Very lower Manhattan-ish. The city that used to be, no longer, but more like lower Manhattan, year by year. Year by year. Look, man, I'm not even gonna lie. I just arrived at the store, Bed Bath & Beyond. About to get suited and booted. I'm not even gonna lie, but just driving around the city just stresses me out, like really bad. It stresses me out because other drivers and other motorists, you now have to contend with cyclists and cyclists who do not obey their own rules, and the roadways have changed. It's just it's just very stressful, and I'm trying to calm down because it's that bad. Like, you know, when you're used to things being a certain way, you know, it's better that way for you, right? But, you know, I guess we all have to adjust to the different things of life, and I'm trying my best to adjust. So right now we're gonna head on into Bed Bath & Beyond. There's only a few specific things that I actually get from here, and I'm also gonna answer some of these challenge questions. So I think I answered challenge question number six. What is the city like? I'm telling you, man, the city right now is stressful. I don't think it's just stressful driving around. Everything seems like it's going back to normal. I didn't know if Bed Bath & Beyond would be open, but it is. So let's go inside. Hi, how are you? All right, so I already know what I want out of here. Ooh, wait a second. This is the first time I'm walking into Bed Bath & Beyond after 3 months. Ooh. Let me touch something. Oh. Let me just touch stuff. All right. I'm tired of touching things. But, yes, I can't wait to, I just want to touch one more thing. For me, you almost kind of forget that there was a little thing going on, like a virus or whatever, because everything seems normal. Like the aisles haven't changed at all. They're still the same width. I'm coming over here to the candle section. Let's see. Yes. So guys, this is what I get. Wait a second. Wow. Oh no, I see some. This is what I know. I get these type of beads because I feel like it's a great way to deodorize your place. And so this is what I get. The little fragrance spheres. And I got a bunch of 20% off. So I'm definitely gonna try to get at least 10 in case we get shut down again for a long period of time. But that's what I'm getting. And how many of you guys have like 1,000 of these coupons? Look, I have like 1,000 of them, and I have the $10 off. So I'm definitely going to utilize these. But for now, I'm going to turn this off because the music in the store, I don't know if that's loud or whatever, but I'll get back to you guys. I'm definitely going to answer some more questions. But so far, as far as the city, everything seems like it's back to normal, like nothing ever happened. Okay guys, so I got my fragrance spares, and this is my first time out and about, and I picked up 10 of them because it'll last me for a good 6 months or so. So I enjoyed that. Let's see. What are we gonna do next, y'all? Let me show you first what it looked like, what my items look like here. And with these fragrance spheres, you gotta keep them upright. You gotta keep them upright. See? Let's see what scents I got. I got Pink Sands. Pink Sands is good. I got a couple of those. I got a Bahama Breeze. Then I got a couple of Bahama Breezes. Where are my midnight ones? Oh. And then I got some midnight, what's this called? Midnight Summers. So I got some of those too, just to try out. I want to put these in my car just so my car smells delicious. But yeah, I got 10 of them. And I used as many 20% coupons that I could. I don't know if I strategized well, but that's that. Let's go, y'all. All right, so I'm going to replace my other one. The one that I had in here was Bahama Breeze. You see how all of the beads got soaked up? So my car, this is what it looks like on the inside. The beads are all soaked up. So I'm gonna discard the liquid. But here's me changing. We're gonna use the Midnight Breeze. Midsummer's Night. Keep on calling it whatever. But I would recommend using these. They're simple, you don't have to spray, it just releases when it needs to be released. So let me smell it for myself. Ooh, I'm glad I only got 2. I'm not fond of the smell. Then inside there's a ring. I try to use the candles to smell what it may smell like, but it's more of it smells more like cologne, and I put them in the back seat like so. I need to dust down. You know, when you keep your windows open, you get a lot of dust and debris, so maybe we should go clean our car next. What do you guys think? We'll think about it. But in the meantime, let me discard this liquid, all right? All right, so we got our fragrance ball spheres and we inserted them in the car. I usually put them in the back seat of my car just so I don't get too overwhelmed with the scents, because I am very sensitive to scents. But I will also like to introduce you guys, if you don't know, about Gigi's Gluten-Free Labs her challenge, which I'm super excited to be a part of. It's every meal that you cook, you put $2 aside. And so far, for the last 3 days, because I started this 3 days ago, let's see, I've saved $6 a day, and today is the 4th day. So far I've saved $4. So I'm on my way. I'm well on my way to being able to start that new account very soon. So if you guys don't know about that, then I'm gonna insert the video in the description, so check that video out. This is an everybody challenge. You all can take part of it. I recommend you do it because saving is a good thing, and I'm all about progressing our society and our communities. Let me see, what other questions, now that we're still doing the challenge, the quarantine tag challenge. And let me answer another question while I'm here. Toilet paper. Let me see. So when the quarantine first started, I would say like a week or two before it was mandated, one day I went after work to get toilet paper, and there was like, you know, a few cases left, right? Then I said, no, I'm gonna wait, you know, I'm not gonna be selfish and get stuff when I don't really need it. Then the next day, everything was gone. Everything was gone. So I literally just had 1 roll of toilet paper left, and I'm usually good with toilet paper. Toilet paper, 6 rolls can last me maybe 3 months or so, you know. And I was down to that last roll, going down to the last spindle, and then eventually when I needed it, I was able to find another roll. I found another pack of toilet paper, and I was able to get it at a supermarket that is off the beaten path. So, you know, finding toilet paper wasn't like a big deal to me, but it almost became one. So that wasn't so bad for me, but it was, the counters were bare. They were extremely bare. So let's drive some more. I'm like wondering why there's all of this traffic, and looks like there's a baseball game going on, if y'all can see that. No such thing as social distancing. But it's cool, everybody wants to get together, but there ain't no mask in sight, none whatsoever. Yes, or no. So I pulled over because I saw a place where I vended at before. They're having like a yard sale, but I need to go ahead and energize myself. So I have a cookie. I'm not gonna touch it too much. Oh, how am I gonna eat my cookie with the mask on? Oh well, I guess I'll try that cookie a little later, but let's go see what they have, guys. Let's go. Hey guys, so let me finish answering the rest of these questions. This is again the tag and quarantine challenge, 10 questions. I've answered a few while we were en route, and I hope you enjoyed all of the other things we got into today. How has work changed? A lot. It has definitely changed a lot. You can tell a big difference. Like where I work, we used to have a lot of people coming in and out of the place, and now, you have to ring doorbells, you have to, be screened before you get inside. I even have to be screened before I get inside. It's just a lot has changed, and people are more nervous than usual. The building, you guys already have seen in previous videos how the building is very empty. I work in a complex that has probably about 50 different businesses in there, and even the lunch cafeteria area is still closed. I'm not sure if they're going to reopen, being that a lot of the tenants inside of the building still have not come back yet. But who knows? Little by little, maybe things will go back. My home life has gotten a lot better. I must say I've done a lot more for my business wise. I've gotten to know more people a little bit more. Of course, via YouTube, I spend a lot more time, chatting with people that I've met on YouTube. So that's been the difference. Physical contact with, tangible people, it has been very limited because a lot of people I know are a little nervous about meeting. And they're also like nervous about going outdoors as well. So my home life has gotten a little better. I just adapt. I've learned to adapt to situations, whether I like it or not. Let's see, the grocery stores. As far as the grocery stores have been hard to navigate. Walmart in particular, because you have to stand online to get inside. Not so much now. I think earlier this week when I went, there was no line, but there was somebody at the door just taking count of people coming in and out of the building. And I believe a lot more people are not bored anymore, so they're not, ready and rearing to run over to the supermarket. The other supermarkets that I, go to, those doors have been open for a while. There's no security, no lines or anything like that. You just have to keep your distance and 6 feet apart. Only when you're on the actual checkout line, they're really strict with that. They have the little dots on the floor, and they also have the one-way aisles. But I don't think anybody really pays attention to that. I mean, I know I don't, only because I'm not looking down when I'm walking around. I usually look up at the products that I want to buy. So, that I don't really pay attention to. That's why I haven't. The city, I'm not sure, because I pretty much have, gone one place to the car to another place. So I keep my visits to places very limited, and I go back to the same places. So that's pretty much it. Kids, I do not have any children. I'm glad I don't, especially smaller ones during this time where I would have had to homeschool. Not that I would have a problem with homeschooling, but just being nervous about my child adjusting to homeschool life, and me adjusting to being a teacher and making sure that they do their assignments on time. So my hat really goes off to one YouTuber that I know, Carter's Eat. She had to homeschool both of her kids. So I know that had to be a difficult task, and I used to see her a lot more on YouTube, but because of homeschooling, naturally she has to attend to her children first and make sure they get their assignments done. So I'm thankful that I didn't have any smaller kids. Teenagers, probably they're self-sufficient, so they probably would have been able to do their things. If anything, I would just have to monitor and make sure that they're doing their work. So in that case, depending on the age, it might be a little bit more difficult than another. Graduation, I'm pretty sure, was something that had to be adjustable too. But the ones that I had seen, they were okay. The kids still looked happy. So that was cool about that. Let me see, what are the questions? Has the neighborhood changed? No. Has it? it hasn't changed. People are still outside, you know, hanging out outside and doing their thing. And, you know, that hasn't really changed at all. Let me see. Did I answer all of the questions? Oh, one last question. Did I know of anybody who tested positive? So I found out at work, somebody was not at my job, but somebody that came into the office had said they tested positive for the virus, and they're better now, obviously, because they're here. They were there, but they said the experience was hard. No doctors wanted to see them, so they had to self-quarantine themselves, and they said they were really miserable. Then there was another friend of mine, her father tested negative, and then I guess a week or two later, his wife had to rush him to the hospital because he had a cough and just kept coughing and coughing. So it must have been that bad where she had to take him. So he was on that ventilator. Unfortunately, he did pass away. So that really hit home for me, because I was just like, wow, he was a healthy guy, and it just, again, he tested negative. So don't take this whole virus too lightly, guys. Like, try to follow the rules. Keep your hands clean. Keep your mouth covered when you're in public places where, the spacing may be limited. If they have, 6 feet parameters in the supermarkets, whatever, please just abide by those rules, because they're put in place to protect everybody or keep things very minimal. So, and there are other people that I heard just from indirectly that did come down with the virus and are better now, but, they had a hard time. You know what I mean? So just keep your distance if you can. Do I foresee an end to the virus? Personally, I don't think so. I think, if you saw it a few minutes ago, the little baseball game that we drove by, nobody had masks on. The players definitely didn't have masks on, and the people watching, if there was anyone with a mask on, it was probably 1 or 2 people. But, definitely try your best, guys, to, abide by the rules as often as you can. It's just the new norm, unfortunately. Let me see. Any other questions? Any other questions? Yeah, I answered all of them. So thank you, Life with Nicole, for challenging me, guys. This is my second challenge that I ever got challenged to do. So I was extremely happy about that. And I threw in another challenge on top of this challenge. So the links for all of the challenges will be down below, and you check your name to see if you've been tagged. This again was the quarantine tag challenge, and Life and Nicole definitely challenged me. And also, this was a little bit of my day, with me. I hope you enjoyed the vlog today and our little adventure. And don't forget, guys, just be kind to each other. Try your best to keep the social distancing, and more than anything, keep your hygiene at an all-time high. Keep your immune system at an all-time high. And until we meet again, guys, I appreciate you, and I'll see you soon. Hello, world.